Hello, and welcome to this video about Nada Yoga, the yoga of sound and music. In this video, I'm going to teach you what Nada Yoga is. I'm also going to show you one of the most powerful, most advanced meditation techniques from this tradition. So let's begin. In the beginning was the Word. I'm sure you've heard this from the Bible. Or in the beginning was the Om, which is how it's said in Hinduism. Within our physics, we have the Big Bang, which created the beginning. See, sound is at the core of all that exists. Everything is said to be vibration. What is sound but vibration? The sound Om is said to pervade all things. And there's a beautiful technique for hearing this Om again, which I'll explain later. Now, Nada Yoga is a yoga of sound and music. How can music be used for yoga? Well, yoga isn't just about stretching or meditation or chanting Om. If you didn't already know, music can be used to enter into states of meditation. Music can be used for awakening into our true nature. Music can be used to find union, yoga, with ourselves, with the universe, with the divine. Isn't that amazing? The word nada means sound or energy or flow. And the word yoga means, as Patanjali, the author of the Yoga Sutras, where most yoga comes from these days, he said yoga is the ending of fluctuations within consciousness. Now we could interpret that to mean the controlling of our mind without it controlling us. So nada, sound, energy, flow can be used to help control our minds, to help unify ourselves with consciousness, to help find yoga, union. One of the beautiful things about using sound and music is that it's so fun. And because it's fun, it's so easy to be absorbed, to enter into concentration, to enter into states of Samadhi or absorption. And you don't need to be a musician at all to do this practice, which is good news. All you need is a willingness to make sound, a willingness to listen, a willingness to free yourself up into improvisational states, and a willingness to enjoy. As many musicians will tell you, if they enter into an improvisational state of mind, they're in this flow state where they're not sure what they're going to play next, but it somehow comes. This is a beautiful state of mind, which is akin to, as Patanjali calls, Ishvara Pranidhana, the surrendering to the divine. We're surrendering to the flow of creative energy that comes through us, the flow of inspiration, the flow of musicality, and everyone has this innate musicality. And in these videos, I will help you to access this innate musicality. I said I was going to teach you one of the most powerful, one of the most advanced techniques of Nada Yoga. Well, you'll feel a bit cheated because it's so simple. The thing is, in yoga, the things that are simple tend to be the most advanced. You know, silence is simpler than sound and busyness. But if you were to look at your mind, you might find it's so much harder for your mind to enter into silence than into busyness. We live complicated lives, so it is quite an advanced thing to enter into simplicity. So this technique is about hearing the Om, the hum behind existence. It's also known as hearing the nad. As in nad, nada, you get it? Now, to do this, you want to listen within. We're just going to listen. And listen to the sounds of our nervous system. And to aid you in doing this, you can put your thumbs over tragus and just listen. And it's that simple. You may hear a sound like tinnitus. You may hear a sound like a drum, like a bee, like the ocean. All of these sounds are great if you hear any of them. These are the sounds of our nervous system. And the roaring ocean sound is the sound of Om. So if you get to that, you really going deep in your meditation practice. Now, what's wonderful about this practice in particular is that it draws your senses inward. Because you're listening so carefully, you lose touch with the outside world. You go into sense withdrawal, Pratyahara. And in this sense withdrawal, we hear the sounds of our nervous system. And you're going to listen for the subtlest sound you can hear. And then you're going to listen to the subtlest sound you can hear behind that. Listen behind that and behind that. The deepest sound you can hear. And we just listen. So simple. And if you can't hear anything, there's a beautiful way to aid yourself in hearing the sounds within. Is that you just make a sound like a bee. Like a... Yeah, I know it's pretty silly, but just try it. It'll help. And by the way, there's so much sillier practices that I will be sharing on this channel. So you better get used to it. Right, so let's try it. Thumbs on the tragus. And we stop making a sound and just listen. We can sound again. Hey, excellent. Try it out. Give it a try for several minutes. See how it goes for you. And this is a beautiful practice. I really recommend it. In future videos, we're going to play with musical instruments. We're going to play with using our voice and getting into improvisational states, unlocking our creativity and entering into states of surrender. So, if you like this video and you'd love to learn more about Nada Yoga, then please like this and subscribe. Subscribe and you'll be notified about all of the future videos coming up. And if you'd like a session from me, a healing session, or just a Nada Yoga lesson, then contact me either through here or through my website. I look forward to catching you next time. Peace.